There is nothing you cannot become, nothing you cannot achieve, and nothing you cannot own. You are the most amazing, the most extraordinary, and the most wonderful creation that God has ever made. Who could possibly turn away from such breathtaking greatness? But the truth is, you don't fully understand who you really are. And so you believe you are much smaller, much less. I am here to remind you, you are the one who sets your own rules. You choose the limits. You decide for yourself how well you've done and how well you are doing right now. It is only you who decides who you are, what you wish to be, and how you want to show up in the world. And only you can judge how successfully you are being that version of yourself. Everything you see around you is simply the result of the thoughts you've chosen to hold about it. Do you want your life to rise to the next level? Life will rise the moment you choose for it to rise. All it takes is a decision. A simple choice. Just like that, you make up your mind. But you haven't done that yet. You've been putting it off, delaying, stretching it out, making excuses. Now is the moment to declare it, to act on it, and to finally create what you've always been dreaming about. Decide now, what will your future be? Who are you going to become? How will you make it happen? Simply decide. Your life wouldn't be the way it is if you had truly paid attention to your past experiences. The reason you face the same situations again and again is because you didn't learn the lesson the first time. Until you stop and listen, you will continue to repeat the same cycle. You cannot fight against something you refuse to believe is real. Resisting something actually gives it more power. The moment you push against an energy, you plant it firmly in your life. You do not just attract the things you are scared of, you attract whatever you focus on, whatever you feel, and whatever you believe you are. The more you resist something, the stronger and more real it becomes, no matter what it is. When you finally dare to face something, really see it for what it is, it begins to fade away. It loses its false power over you. If you observe something fully, truly pay attention, you'll be able to see straight through it. And the illusion it once held will break apart, leaving only the truth before your eyes. Once the truth is revealed, the old false idea loses its grip on you. You will no longer be trapped by it, because truth will always set you free. The first and most important step to changing anything in your life is to take full responsibility for it. Only when you say, "I created this," can you tap into the power needed to change it. Changing your own behavior is always easier than trying to change someone else's. The moment you accept that you've chosen something, you unlock the ability to shift it. You are always creating, every single moment, every second, every single day, whether you are aware of it or not. Next comes action. Actions are simply words in motion, and words are your thoughts spoken out loud. Thoughts are where ideas are first born. Picture them clearly. If you can imagine it, you can create it. Even something as simple as telling yourself to go eat a sandwich starts as a thought. Begin by going to the highest and best thought you can have about yourself. Imagine the version of you who lives by that thought every single day. Picture how you would act, what you would say, and how you would respond to what others do or say to you. Every moment, every day, I found myself dreaming, lost in visions of what I wanted. Put that new car you wish for on your mirror. Write the weight you want to reach and stick it on your refrigerator. If you can picture it in your mind, you can hold it in your hands. That's how it works. If you want your life to take flight, start now by imagining it exactly the way you dream it to be, and begin stepping toward that vision. Watch every thought, every word, and every action you have. If something doesn't fit with your highest dreams, shift away from it. When you notice a thought that doesn't match the life you want, swap it out for a new, better thought right there and then. When you catch yourself speaking words that don't line up with your best vision, make a promise to yourself not to speak like that again. And if you ever act in a way that's out of step with your best intentions, decide on the spot that it will be the last time, and if someone else was part of it, go make it right, if you truly care. As I stayed faithful to my dreams, working toward them, little by little, they started coming true. This path will ask for serious mental strength and physical work from you. It will need you to be awake and alert moment by moment, watching over every thought, every word you speak, and everything you do. It will take steady and mindful choices. This whole process is about becoming fully aware. What you'll learn if you accept this challenge is something surprising. You've likely spent a huge part of your life on autopilot, unaware of what you've been thinking, saying, or doing until you were already living the results of those choices. And once the consequences show up, most people try to deny that their thoughts, words, or actions were the cause. But they are. That's why I want you to keep dreaming, and not just small dreams, dream the biggest dreams you can imagine. What wish or vision do you want to make real in your life? There is nothing you cannot become, nothing you cannot do, and nothing you cannot own. But if you are going to try, you must go all the way. If you won't commit fully, then don't even begin. But if you choose to go for it, go all the way. There is no other feeling in the world like this. You will walk through life closer to God, and the dark nights will burn bright with passion and fire. Go for it. Do it. Keep doing it. Push yourself forward, all the way, all the way. When you do, success can often be a lonely journey. It can be a tough path. It can be a rough and challenging road. It's not something that's meant for everyone. Those who choose to follow the crowd like sheep will never truly understand who they really are. Only the ones who dare to walk their own way can ever find their real strength and full potential. The ones who choose to fly solo always end up with the strongest wings. The ones who decide to walk alone always find the clearest and strongest direction. The rest will always depend on others just to make it through. They will always need someone's attention, always chase after someone's approval, always require recognition just to feel alive. But I have learned to feel peace while being on my own. I don't seek attention, I don't need recognition, and even without all of that, I have kept moving forward. I'm not saying that having support makes a person weak. I'm not saying you have to face the world alone to become strong. I am speaking for the ones who have fought silent battles all by themselves, the ones who often felt like they don't belong anywhere. This is for those who never had anyone to lean on, those who have never felt real support in anything they tried to do. This is for the ones who feel like no one ever believed in them. But you don't need them to believe in you, the only thing that matters is if you believe in yourself. You don't need their support if you've learned how to stand for yourself. The most powerful thing is when you finally start living the life you have always wanted. When you start speaking your truth. When you start loving the person you truly are. That's when you will earn real respect and real love. People are drawn to those who are brave enough to be themselves. People admire those who follow their heart even when the world tells them not to. Why is it rare? Because most people wish they had the courage to do the same. Show them the way. Keep walking forward. Keep believing in yourself. It will all come together in the end. And when that moment finally arrives, not only will you have lifted yourself, but you will also have become the reason why so many others kept going. I had to learn how to fight my own battles. I had to learn how to stand strong on my own. And because of that, I became strong. Because I stood alone, I became powerful. I built strength inside myself that no one can ever break. I am unbreakable because I've been through the pain. I am strong because I've faced the struggle. I carry a kind of character that most people will never understand. I have learned to appreciate others so much more. I have learned to feel more compassion than ever before. I had to walk into the darkest places inside myself, and because of that, I have more depth than I ever imagined. Now I can see the world with new clarity. I had to face huge battles inside my own mind, and now I can take on any challenge the world throws at me. I will crush every obstacle in my path. I am proud of who I have become. I am proud that I have conquered my hardships. I am proud that I never gave up. I am proud of the person I am today. I am proud of the growth, the strength, and the heart I have built. I am proud that I stayed honest with myself. And because I stayed true to who I really am, now I can live with respect from others, and most importantly, with deep pride and unshakable respect for myself.